Welcome to the Weekday Report for Thursday, October 24th. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. Menominee Nation and Hard Rock International officials believe they've met Governor Scott Walker's criteria to have their Kenosha casino approved. Now they're playing the waiting game. Tribal and Hard Rock officials met with the governor in Madison Wednesday to make their case to Walker, who has said he'll likely make a decision by the end of the week. Among Walker's 3 criteria for casino approvals is unanimous consensus among the state's 11 tribes. Publicly, at least, the Kenosha project still lacks the support of the Potawatomi and Ho-Chunk tribes. Home sales and average prices remain on the rise in Kenosha County. September sales data released this week put the total number of sales last month at 205, up nearly 35% from a year ago. The average price of those September sales was $125,000, up nearly 28%. Statewide, the sales volume increase for existing homes was nearly 16%. A Kenosha roofing company has come to the rescue of a Racine man who fell while repairing his roof recently. Jim Cook was attempting to put a tarp over the area he was fixing when he fell, breaking leg, arm, and rib bones and fracturing his skull. While Cook recovered at Frederick Hospital, friends, neighbors, and complete strangers came to his family's aid, with Martin & Sons Roofing Company ultimately offering to finish the repair job. The situation hit home for company owner Todd Martin, whose son fell off a roof when he was 12 years old. A classroom at Wilmot High School offers more than just reading, writing, and arithmetic. It also has cute shirts, warm coats, and nearly new shoes. Students in Juliet Lena's Leadership and Development class have put together a clothing exchange where classmates can get fresh duds for free. The exchange currently operates out of a storage room, but the students just got a $400 grant from Youth as Resources to move their operation down the hallway to a brighter room with more foot traffic. They plan to use the grant money to buy clothing racks and more hangers. About 50 to 60 people toured the Southport Beach House Wednesday night, taking part in an open house aimed at showcasing the historic building. Despite some well-publicized exterior deterioration, visitors commented on the remarkably good physical condition of the building's interior. Organizer Margaret Heller, a member of the Southport Beach House Citizens Committee, said showing that off was the primary reason for hosting the event. What's trending today? Former Kenosha Unified School Board member Gilbert Ostman is upset with a district policy that prevented him from calling for Superintendent Michelle Hancock's resignation during citizens' comments at a board meeting earlier this week. The policy, which is new to the district, doesn't allow speakers to directly criticize individual personnel. What do you think? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next are Brian Sharkey and Liz Snyder with some get-out entertainment ideas.
Hi, I'm Brian Sharkey.
And I'm Liz Snyder with your entertainment news. This week, it's all about Halloween.
That's right. The Get Out section on Friday has your guide to all sorts of Halloween happenings, from a Wizard of Oz tribute at Jerry Smith's Pumpkin Farm
to pumpkin drops from a soaring zip line near Lake Geneva.
You'll also find a guide to haunted houses, spooky hikes, and fun stuff for kids.
And this could be your year, Brian, that you try underwater pumpkin carving with Diver Dan.
Sounds like a blast. We also preview the comedy thriller Death Trap at the Racine Theater Guild and the Rocky Horror Show at the PM&L Theater in Antioch, Illinois.
And Wilmot High School's fall play is the comedy Leaving Iowa, and Carthage College is hosting a festival of French films.
And new movies opening this weekend in theaters include the comedy Bad Grandpa and the thriller The Counselor.
For all these stories and more, see Friday's Get Out Entertainment section. I'm Liz Snyder.
I'm Brian Sharkey.
Happy Halloween.
Thanks, Brian and Liz. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Indian Trail, Wilmot, and St. Joseph will all appear at high school football playoff games this weekend. Check Friday's sports section for previews. And this week's Fix It feature takes a second look at a decaying house in Pleasant Prairie. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.